Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And some room to roam now. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown. Philip Lindsay, 75 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Haskins. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He hits White, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Watson on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson eluding the pressure right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown, Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans push further out in front.
The kick is good.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Howard. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
56 to Mike. 56. They gonna need some therapy after this. Mike 56.
Haskins will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Miller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Sean Bunting on the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 38, Watson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
56 to Mike, 56.
Now a play fake here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it'll be second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run. It's Lindsay. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Watson. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsay. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt. And they're going for it on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Turnover on down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
56. Mott's 56. Watch the out. 56 to Mott, boys. 56. Check 56.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And this one is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
All day, defense. All day. All day. Mike 56. Mike 56. I'm trying to collect. 56. Mike 56. Right there. Right there. 56. Here we go. 56. Mott's 56. Defense.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. This would complete to Scott Miller. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
56 to Mott, boys. 56. Check 56. No gain on this defense. No gain. 56 to Mott.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
On down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 38 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Texans 21. Buccaneers nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They run with Howard. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
How about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash. Hatch it. Hey, get him, you got him.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes out right around the 39. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Single. Up. Check four. Watch tight end.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
56. Check 56. Big stop. Let's go. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's get it. Mike 56. Mike 56. 6 man. Check 9.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Push him back.
Running with Howard and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Now Haskins. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hey, check Mike. Coming this way. Here we go. Mike 6. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Mike 6. Here we go. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. How you getting it?
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Watson now to throw. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Lindsey. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun, Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 2nd and 2, Haskins airing this one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken in the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Judon there on
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. And the Texans first down.
Back to throw, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Fournette. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Mike 56, Mike 56. So we got man. 56, Mike 56, right there. 56. Hey, that's scared. That's got to go. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Now it's Haskins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Texans 21, Buccaneers 14. Jason Myers.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson gets it to his running back, Cannon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Texans.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. From the gun, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cannon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey down right around the 25. The tackle there by George Odom.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another run by Lindsey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Stay. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Watch the run.
They'll run with Lindsey, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
To throw again. Haskins. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 56. Mike 56. I got you. You're online.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for O.J. Howard. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. And Watson's going to throw it here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cannon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Watson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together?